of the Emerald Sun is the sophomore full-length album from Gravespeaker, a New Bedford, Massachusetts-based solo project from the fellow behind High and Heavy, a group you might remember was somewhere between stoner rock and throwback 70s heavy psych and traditional doom metal. And that is kind of where they're coming from with this. There is a strong electric wizard current running through everything that they do, maybe in a more holistic sense. But if you're a fan of earlier Ice Dragon or Mephistopheles from Argentina, or just you've heard a lot of Uncle Acid, you'll understand essentially what this record is. It's not necessarily a deep thought. It is more emergent and straightforward ideas from classic psychedelic rock, heavy psychedelic rock, and garage rock all coming together in this grungy psychedelic doom sound. We'll get to a song here and you can see for yourself. So while this album starts off with kind of a kick and a jam, a lot of these songs actually have kind of a southern spiritual vibe to them. There's an interestingly melodic and haunting side to their songwriting that carries through most of this record and parts of the previous one. It's much more of a focus here, and it's not really to my taste. I do like the bluesy side of the band. I like the classic psychedelic rock swing of their movement. There's some pentagram-esque movements happening throughout, but a lot of these songs take a step back, slow down, and lean into a different type of psychedelia, which I'm not always big on. There are a couple songs in here that remind me of one of my favorite groups from back in the day is the Brian Jonestown Massacre. There's that spiritual idea carrying through their work, and I like that it kicks up during some of the more jammed feeling pieces. It brings some intention to a record that otherwise doesn't feel all that serious and is just kind of hanging out. So it's still a stonier record, but it has its own perspective. And I liked that about this album quite a bit. For me, that's a moderately high recommendation. It is probably a very specific niche of psychedelic rock and stoner doom metal, but one that I enjoy when it crops up. Check that out for yourself. It releases tomorrow on May 16th. And go ahead and read my full review.